okay? And everybody like, well, why did you get pregnant?
We going back to detective. We can find some untruths that Miss Brittany was saying a year ago. This is when she was pregnant, y'all. All right? So listen closely and see if things are still the same. Is she a victim or is she causing her own issues? Hello, yes, this is your girl, Queen of Commentary, and we are back with another video. Yes, so I'm sure you guys have already seen this. This is about Miss Brittany having her Risa Tisa moment, because I've seen this before, but she couldn't have no 50 part like Miss Risa Tisa. Anyway, if y'all don't know who she is, look her up. But yes, before we get into the video, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, cut your notifications on. All right, so yeah, she's talking about how she and James decided to have a baby. Let's get into it.
It was not planned. The first
Honey, why is she going and say it was not planned? We already heard this story and we all know it was planned, okay? It might not been planned between she and James, but she darn sure planned it. And anyway, I mean, it is what it is. The babies are baking. We don't really care. All this other stuff that's going on is unfortunate, but it's old, and a lot of it went on before the babies were even conceived. She wants to play like, you know, the V word, y'all, but she's not, because she knew about all of this, him being the devil, okay, and still went and got pregnant. You get what I'm saying? Full knowing.
couple of months, last year, December, from October to December, we was like, he kept telling my dad, yeah, I want to have kids, yeah, I want to build a family, and yeah, I'm about to put.
So fast forward a whole year, y'all, we know that was a lie. Ain't no man gonna tell your daddy that, oh, I want to have kids. Okay, so where the ring at? Why ain't he get on one knee and say, marry me? I'm just saying.
Kids and her pops.
So you telling me that this man told your dad that he was about to have some kids by you, but he don't want to get married, and he's telling your father this, and your father just sat there and was okay, and you guys are okay with it? Now, granted, she was married at the time, so you're telling me that he was okay to have a child by a married woman? What kind of mess is this? Does anybody have any morals, any values? Do anybody know how order goes in life? Anyway, let's continue to listen to the story.
Okay, so after I had started, he was like, tell the doctor to get, your stuff, so we can start working on it.
Oh yeah, by the way, I stop every few seconds in this video, so if y'all trying to get a little whatever, my voice is going to be all up and through this. Anywho, what did he tell you to get from the doctor? It sounds like that would be for the BC. What you going to take, some fertility pills or something? Is that what it is? So we can go ahead and work on it? Yeah, but it wasn't planned. Which one is it? She just be going and going, telling stories and not even listening to herself. Is the wig covering her own ears? Yeah, yourself, Brittany. It's not making sense.
The next day, I'm still going through this divorce though. The next day, after I buy all the stuff and after I go to the doctor, he like, I don't think I want to have kids with somebody who's still married. So
you think? He came to his senses, huh? You hear what I'm saying? Now, we hope that this storyline is true, so all we can do is go by what she's saying. So basically, she said that after she did everything, she went to the doctors, got whatever she needed to do or whatever. Then he said, you know what, on second thought, I don't want to have no child by somebody who's married. Yeah, but Brittany, the thing about it is, why did you want to have a child with somebody and you still married? This is why people say it's a pattern. You won't keep doing this until you can't do it no more. I just keep thinking this. So, yeah, let's keep going.
Okay, cool. I don't care. Like, I'm about to live my best life anyway. For me, in my head, I'm like, I'm about to be divorced, girl. What you think? What are you thinking about? You're not even married to this person yet. And he told me,
this $10,000 ring, lady. Did you just say you're not married to him yet? But just a few weeks ago, you was like you didn't want to get married. Then you said he gave you a friendship ring, but you didn't want no marriage. And then you are still married at this time of your thought. Baby, you all over the place. You don't know how to just be where you need to be, which is a mother, and basically brushing yourself off from your last relationship, which you claim that was horrid. Usually, if it's so horrible, you're not going to want to jump back into the goddamn thing of dating and everything. So I don't think that relationship was too horrible. I think you wanted to replace that relationship.
I have kids. That should have been red flag too, but it wasn't. I ignored it. I'm like, this person must seriously want to be with me because I already got 4. Why would you want to give me more kids and you have none?
So what, James is Santa Claus or something? He just going to give you some kids. Baby, it take 2, doesn't it? Oh, you just gonna sit here and say, oh, it's him. He the one who wanted kids. It's him. He tricked me. He trapped me. Why would you want to give me more kids? Why would you want more? You can't even handle the ones you have. This is a far cry from what she was. Y'all gotta check out my TT, but I'm sure y'all already seen it. But anyway, that darn video, because I did a commentary over there. So y'all go over to TT to see that darn video. I had to mark out the whole thing. She's completely different on this one, honey. Oh, she real PC.
Why would you still want to keep trying to fight for something with me? And you have all the freedom in the world to go do you and be you. You don't have no kids. You don't have no attachments. You don't have nothing tied to me.
Now, with all due respect, Miss Brittany, the same goes for you. You didn't have any attachments to him either. No children with him. No nothing. No businesses with him. You could have done the same thing and said, heck no. You could have been like, yeah, that's a red flag. Dun, dun, dun. You know, that man, probably wanted to trap you, right? That's what you're trying to say. But you were so in la-la land. You were so trying to hurt your ex. Mind you were still married, so we all know that you were still attached. See, women, we don't just move on like that. We're not like guys. They can do that, but we can't. All right? So, yeah, just say, look, I'm going to take this on the chin.
So that's another reason why I kept thinking, okay, this person must really want to be with me because I got kids. I got this crazy, messy divorce going on, and he's still here. And then these people on social media, and he's still here. And then
of course he's still there. Mind you, this is the time in which, you said you went to the premiere of the Wu-Tang and all that. Y'all got to see her whole whatever. But you get what I'm saying? He was what? He was eager. He was hungry. And you probably was talking a lot of stuff in his ear, Miss 10K Ring. Honey, you supposed to be the prize. You get what I'm saying? He's supposed to be wooing you. But you over here wooing him with gifts and all this shaking off that you did personally in y'all boudoir and all that. Of course he gonna stay. A man wants some good food. I don't know if he got that there from you because you hardly eat. But he wants somewhere to stay and play.
And people will start attacking him because he with me and he's still here. So I'm blindsided and I'm like, this person must really love me, want to be with me. I don't know. So anyways, as I'm still going on, I forgave him for cheating. I forgave.
You jumping the horse, ain't you, Brittany? You don't forgive no boyfriend for cheating. I mean, you barely do that for a husband. But, you didn't even know this guy right there. And he's sitting there cheating on you in the beginning. And you continue to do whatever and have these babies. Talking about you forgave him. He didn't even earn your forgiveness. He didn't earn nothing. He didn't earn all that stuff you said that you did to get pregnant and all that. He didn't deserve that. Make these men earn it. I know your dad ain't telling you, but I'm telling you. And anybody else listening, he has to earn it, and the way you earn it is by getting a ring on it. Y'all all like B, but y'all ain't even listening to her lyrics.
Him for disrespect. I forgave him for talking to me like the way he talked to me. He said he was gonna do better. He said he was gonna do therapy. He told me he had issues that he needed to work on. That's why he was gonna do therapy. Okay.
Therapy? For a boyfriend, for a fling, for a one-night stand? You giving him a little too much, honey. You should have said, I'm not for this. I got these children. I'm just getting out this marriage. I got a divorce. I ain't got time to deal with somebody with X, Y, and Z. Y'all both may have some issues with X, Y, and Z, obviously, because you done made a temporary situation permanent. It don't matter what you say about this man. It don't matter if you with him or not. The point is, those children is the glue. That is what's going to basically cleave y'all together forever. Okay? And that's for me and everybody else, honey. It don't matter, baby. He your baby daddy for life.
Never did no therapy. Lied. So let's move forward to me finding out I'm pregnant. I did not tell him until I got to Aruba. Mind y'all, that whole... Before I found out those couple of days, I had just found out that this man was I had just got a video, because I can't confirm or deny if it's true or not, but I got a video of him with some girl pushing him away, and he looked like he was about to fight somebody. So I'm like, yeah, you must have been drinking.
So let me get this straight. You had it all on tape, and you still went on and continued this situation. Now, at this time, of course, she shares this part when she says she already found out she was pregnant. So once the babies are there, that's it. You get what I'm saying? It clink. But the thing about it is, you continue to still have a relationship. You're opening yourself up to problems when this man is showing you that he has aggression. He's showing you that he's not faithful. He's showing you that he has some instabilities in his thinking, and yet you still there. Y'all got a lot in common. That's why you still there. Just admit it, sis. I'm just saying.
So I'm like, you was with that girl, because that's what the girl said in the DM, and he like, no. Mind you, I don't know why people think I'm boo-boo the fool, and I don't know why people think I'm not going to find out.
Now, Brittany, with all due respect, people think that way because of the decisions that you have been making. All right? You were in a tumultuous relationship, allegedly. Then you jump out and you get into another tumultuous relationship that you have confirmed this story 3 times. Then you get pregnant. Then you go back. And now you in here complaining again. But this 2-3 months ago, you were saying it was all a lie. This is why. And not to mention that darn wig is so thick, ma'am. Please take the bulk out of it, y'all.
Especially when you're known for being with me. You're known on the internet for being my boyfriend. So why wouldn't you think that if somebody saw you?
See, right then and there when she said my boyfriend, I just, honey, you are not in high school. You are of a particular age, got 6 kids, got a divorce. Baby, that ain't your darn boyfriend. That's your man or your male friend or something. Come on, step up your darn vocab. Okay? You got the darn vocabulary of a 14-year-old at this point when you say, my boyfriend. That man ain't your boyfriend. He everybody's friend. He just happens to be a boy. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. You just said he seen him on tape. Talking about that's your boyfriend. He barely your friend, girl. He ain't got your best interest at heart.
You out there not going to record and see you nothing. So mind you, I see this video. She just pushing him away. They wasn't like, lovey-dovey way, but she just pushing him away. I had already made up in my mind that I was done. I didn't want to do nothing. I was done. I didn't want to be with him no more. Okay, this was May, because this was May because my birthday was June, and
what she needed to say is she was done for now, because she's never done. You get what I'm saying? She ain't gonna never be done. And there's no possible way you can be fully done. Because the thing about it is now you got 2 baby daddies. Right? You got 3, but you got 2 at the same time with children. I mean, with a relationship that is in turmoil. So you already going through it with the first, with your husband or your ex-husband. Now you got another one. This man's going, and it's 2 kids this time. So it's double trouble. And you talking about you done? No, this is just beginning. This is beginning of all of your spiraling through life, baby. Please read the word and get yourself together, because you got some work.
Which is why y'all are like, why he didn't come. So anyways, I was done. But when we went to his birthday trip for Aruba, I had already spent money on that. So he came to the house, apologized.
Let me just say that I need to change my trajectory on all of my darn abilities on this social media. Because this lady said she paid for Aruba. She paid for Jamaica. She gave this man a $10,000 ring. And whatever else that this woman has gifted. She making that moo-moo, honey. You can't hate on Miss Brittany. Hate on the game, but not the player. The girl is making money. Now, her children need their hair done and stop. They need to stop wearing all those hand-me-downs. But the girls seem to have some moolah. So we can't be saying the girl ain't got no money. Or she may not have any left, because James is expensive. He was really having a good time with her. Okay, can we say good time? Yeah, James.
That's why I showed y'all that ring camera. That is not the first time that man has came to my house begging to come back, begging, saying he's sorry, come in, let me in.
Brittany, that's not a flex that man is begging to come back knowing he did you like that. Okay, he's begging to come back because you are just one of the homes that he needs in the city that you're in. I'm just keeping it 100. When he's ready to be a mama's boy, he's back with his mama. When he want to have a different flavor, he's back with Yvette. And you Peanut. Okay, just understand that. Stop mentioning that man was on goddamn camera saying, let me in, let me in. He was doing that because he ain't got nowhere else to go. So it's like darn near like you were his shelter. You get what I'm saying? That ain't nothing to talk about. He ain't trying to get you, baby. If you weren't in there, he still would ask somebody to let him in because he need to stay somewhere. He's caught a whole Uber. I mean, let's keep it real.
Let me in. Let's work on it. That's not the first time. That's why I put on that video part 1, because I was gonna go down all the videos and just post them, but it is what it is for the people who kept saying, oh, he don't want you, oh, he don't care about you, oh, you delusional, oh, he hates you, that's why he let us leave hate comments about you.
Honey, you are a little bit delusional. When you let the man rule you with the things that he has, which in James's case, we all know what he has, and honey, you can literally get that anywhere. Anyway, yes, baby, you keep saying he care about you. No, he doesn't. The stories that you're giving is contradicting that, because you're saying he did all this stuff. He put his hands on you incorrectly. He cheated on you. How does he care about you? Did nobody sit you down? You don't understand? You really don't understand. A man doesn't like you. He doesn't love you. He doesn't care about you because he wouldn't treat you in that manner. Okay, let's just keep it real.
Boo boo, no. The man be on the Ring camera and on my daddy phone big and talk about how he can't live without me. Okay, there's proof of that too. But anyways, next, like I said, I was done with him. This was this year. So when I went with him to Aruba for his birthday, I had already paid for that, mind you, and I also had already paid for my birthday trip again to Jamaica, to a different place. But I had went with him to Aruba. He invited his mom.
So you thought you was gonna pay for a darn trip to Aruba, and it's just a nice little romantic getaway. I guess I don't know if you had your children or not, because she didn't say that. But he invites his mama. Yeah, he wants his mama to live good. Honey, not on his back, though, but on yours. Girl, bye. This man is something else. You just sat there and opened up your whole pocketbook, and that man just kept on taking. You allowed this, so therefore he did it. At the first time that man showed himself, you should have been out of there for the sake of yourself and your children. Wise up, or you going to keep going through it. But the next one might be worse than James, and we don't want that.
His mom came. This is where it's again. Just mind y'all, I just told y'all this man I'm pregnant. Y'all see the video. This man gets upset with me because he's like, I feel like you posted that video so you can make me want to have a baby. And I'm like,
wait, how, why would he even say that? Why would he say, oh, I feel like you posted that video because you tried to make me have a baby if you already pregnant? And we all know that you had 2 pregnancy tests in a little box and you said it's true. I took 2. You had it. You were showing everybody. So why would he say you tried to make? See, this is see, you gotta have a writer, ma'am, because it doesn't make any sense. I would understand him saying, oh, you try to take the attention or whatever, but why would he say that you try to make him have something that's already been made? Makes you think and say, right? Yeah.
How can I trap somebody when, number one, I'm trapping? What am I trapping? Let's be for real. What am I trapping? Y'all be acting like because somebody in movies and TV shows that they this big person. No. If that was the case, the person would just deactivate their Facebook page and go on about their happy married business. But no, you see them on Facebook Live, don't you? You see them keep posting content, don't you? Okay, so that means that person is not doing what y'all think. Also, Taraji came on here saying how she don't get paid like that either. But anyways, trapping nobody. Did not trap nobody.
You trapped somebody. You trapped yourself. And it's easy for you to have trapped him if you had said that you was doing things to prevent that from happening. Even though, let's keep it real, James has an opportunity to do what he needs to do to protect himself. But I'm sure in your fashion, you wouldn't have even wanted him to do that. You probably would have said you're allergic. And you guys know what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? She has a good thing for words. She's been around town for a while. She's had several baby daddies. She knows how to trap a man without actually, saying, yeah, I trapped him. It's ways.
So, moving forward, after I had told him I was pregnant in Aruba and I had posted a video, he got upset. Mind you, he didn't get upset.
So now that the babies are here and, this was probably a year ago when we first made this video. And what is going on with Miss Brittany now? We don't know where James is. We haven't seen the baby's faces. Now she's going through court battle with her ex-husband. Don't no man want to be around that. You fighting for custody for your daughter. You get what I'm saying? And all the other stuff that's going on when she showed out and came over to YouTube and said, don't talk about him. Don't talk about that. I've forgiven him and this, that, and the other. This is a pattern of hers. You get what I'm saying? She's still going through it. She still ain't at peace. She's still causing trouble and mischief. And then she comes on camera and acts like she is a victim instead of realizing that the problem starts with her. So you guys let me know what y'all think about what's going on now, and I'll see you next time.
Until after we